This is how we spent our first day in Budapest, and I was actually quite surprised about how much we could fit in one day. We had 2.5 days here overall, which is a nice amount of time. 10 a.m. started with breakfast at 26. I've got another video on that if you'd like to see that. Before then walking down to the river. Walked across the famous chain bridge across to the castle side. The bridge itself is pretty cool and the views are awesome. Actually walked up around the castle hill and watched the funicular. We didn't want to pay because we were quite tight. Walk up and go and look at various platforms to see the funicular going up and down. On the way up here to the castle, there's plenty of good views and spots to stop, see the Parliament building and the river. And then we walked around the outside of the castle, around all the different parts, which was again really good, nice views. From there we walked over to the Fisherman's Bastion area. We didn't want to pay to go in, but we just walked around everything that you could for free, which was great. We actually went back down to the river, spent some time there before walking down to St. Stephen's Basilica. Looked round the outside and got ourselves an ice cream and a coffee because it was very hot. Then we went to the central market hall. Downstairs is the local produce and upstairs there's like gifty things and some food. I wanted to try langosh, so we went to the goulash and langosh bar. And said pancakes are also traditional here, so we got some of those too. It was really good, I was stuffed. We then actually did go and cool off in our hotel. Walking again over the bridge to go over to the old fort. Go up the fort for some nice views again. There's this little waterfall which is quite cool. And it's just views from a different angle. Quite a steep uphill walk, and unfortunately the fort is actually closed at the moment. So we just peeked through at the statues and had a look at the views from the top anyway. By this time we'd done a lot of steps, so we went back to our little hotel. Had a table booked at Tatty Farm to Table for dinner. Had a stroll back through the town on Fashion Street in the dark because it was quite pretty, and also had a look at the big wheel, but it was too expensive to